everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Jess the Mystical Cat. I'm here today, Libra, with your October 2017 reading. Again, this is a general reading. Whatever channel's in for you, that will be the theme of your reading for this month. I hope everyone is well and happy this October. Decisions coming up for all my Libras. It looks like it might be something related to work. It might be even like a relocation. It might not even be that far, but they're requiring you. I don't know, I'm just getting all these messages only from the Two of Wands, but it might be that they're requiring you to work out of a different office more times than not, and you're not really used to that, but that's just a message from Spirit right now. Let's see anything else that comes in. Spirit just wants to speak through the general reading, so see what's in the cards for Libra, October 2017. Bottom of the deck, we have the Devil. Seems like you guys have been going through a stressful situation at the moment. Ten of Swords, you guys feel exhausted, as I was mentioning, the Devil as well. Okay, so Libra, I see here a lot of anger, or like it might not even be anger at this moment, but it might be some sort of negative behavior from your part. It's been like a power struggle between you and another person. It could be between you and another male if you're a male, or between you and another female if you're a female. I see same-sex tension. I also see here that you have been following your instincts or following your gut when it comes to money, and it has been hard for you to actually invest in something or actually treat yourself to do something fun for yourself because you're afraid of losing that money. And you might have been right for a bit, and that might be affecting a certain relationship in your life. Maybe your partner thinks that you're being stingy, but you're just doing it to be cautious. I also see here two significant women in your life. It might be your mom and an aunt. I'm not sure. It's two older women. It seems like they have been having their feud as well. Not sure if it's anything related to you, or if you're familiar with this, you might be learning about this shortly. I also see here Seven of Wands and King of Pentacles. I see that there's been a power struggle as well. A lot of power struggle everywhere. I seen like your manager, your boss, your supervisor has been put under pressure, so his attitude might not be as friendly or as jovial as it usually is, so that is reflecting on the rest of the team. I also see here Five of Swords, King of Swords. This is a person who is they have a sharp tongue, so you need to be careful around this person and know what you're saying in front of this particular person. It's a male in your environment, and again, it could be a woman with a very masculine energy. You need to be really careful with what you're saying in front of this person, because it might not even be that they're trying to stir the pot, but the way that they perceive certain commentaries and certain conversations, and the way that they do not have a filter, might affect the way that they're retelling the story that you once told and saying that you told the story. So you need to be really careful. I would actually even walk away a bit from this person, because they can actually get you in trouble. So think about that. I also see here you're going to be finding yourself in a new way when it comes to religion, or when it comes to your faith. And this is a current theme for many people. It might be because Jupiter just entered into Scorpio, which is a really important time for actually changing or shaking your belief system. But I do see here that you're like walking away from the old and actually turning into your more spiritual side. It could be an even more conventional type of way, more traditional. It could be even like a Catholic church or a Christian church. Not that you're going to be going all the time, but you're more receptive and more interested in actually taking these steps. I also see here that there is a triumph, or something that you were working really hard towards. It seems like you've been doing a lot of speaking, a lot of conversations. Maybe many of you are in sales or in consulting or working with a lot of people, and it seems like you're going to have a success story, and it comes from actually speaking a lot to different type of people. It really took a toll on you when it comes to conversation. Actually, your communication skills were on point, and this gives you the opportunity to begin a new chapter when it comes to something related to work. It also says that you have a lot of energy. It's very impetuous sometimes. You have a lot of fire, I guess, at this moment. It also says that you need to tame yourself down a bit. It's not exactly the moment. It's not the moment to actually go full force with whatever you're thinking, or if you're trying to change any aspect, or if you're trying to ask for a completely different position within work, or if you're trying to ask for a significant raise. I feel like right now it's not the moment. You really have to wait, because the waters are really not calm right now. You really need to wait. This is the card of the Judgment. That whatever you're looking for, a raise, a move, a change of career, that is actually coming. It's coming to you, and you should know that it's coming because you're feeling it. All your senses and your gut feeling and your intuition are telling you that this is the right move for you. You really have to go for that. And you do. You really do have to go for that. But there's also timing for everything. So right now it's not the exact timing. There is undecisiveness, and it might not be undecisiveness on your part, but it also can be because you already have something secure. You don't want to get in trouble, or you don't want to like ruin something that's going well for you. But then again, you feel like you'll never be satisfied if you don't actually try to get that you're trying to achieve. But again, this is not the time. It's not quite ready for you to take that step. I would hold off for a bit and continue doing what I'm doing, because it's really not going so bad. I also see here a person. Gives me more of a male energy, but again, like I said, it could be a woman. It's a fire sign. It's a person that's very present in your life, and it's actually like a relationship that has, I wouldn't say it's on a pause, but it's not the way it used to be in the past. So I also would give that time. I wouldn't say that this is something that's going to be over. I feel like this person will continue to be a part of your life, but it's just that the timing isn't right either, Libra. I don't know. I'm getting a big message. It's all about timing, Libra. Sometimes you guys are very, very impatient, and I know that you guys want things now, because you work hard and you're ambitious, and you know that if you have to work a 24-hour shift, you're going to do it in order to accomplish things. But there's only so many things that you can do in a 24-hour day. So like I said, the timing isn't right for the things that you're doing, and you actually need to be more patient. You're beating yourself up. You're having a bit of a negative attitude right now, and no judgment, but I do feel like you guys need to change your perception and perspective of the situation right now, or of all your situations of your life in general. And if you actually turn the switch on to see everything more colorful and more brightly, your timing might be adjusting. It's probably something you need to learn, something out of the situations that you're going through right now, so that things can align for you. I also see a new contract. Definitely you're going to be signing a new contract. Maybe many of you are independent, or like I was saying, maybe many of you were closing a deal, a sales deal, and it actually happens. It's something that has a lot of legal verbiage involved, so you guys really need to look through all the fine print. But I do feel like it's something very successful. It's something that grows. It's something that actually expands your financial capital, or your professional presence in your environment. I also see here that you're going to be more brought up into the spotlight. I would also recommend to you, Libra, not to speak more details than you have to. So if they ask you for something, or if they ask you an opinion on someone, don't just go out laying the whole story. Just answer exactly what you're being asked, because if you're going out of your way to tell the full-on story, you might be looked at as a gossiper. So avoid that, because I know that's not the case, but people might take you in a wrong way. I also see here success with the fire sign I was mentioning before. Many of you are paired up with fire signs, so that is going to be okay. I would give it at least another 3 months so that you can actually see the smooth ride. So I would say by the beginning of New Year's, January 1st, January 17th, that came to mind. You guys will be okay, and you will say, actually, I'm glad I duked it out, and I'm glad I worked things out with this person because it's actually working. I would say here, if you're trying to get into a new spiritual habit, a new religion, anything of that sort, I wouldn't impose that on anybody else, and I wouldn't feel attacked either. If people are criticizing you or saying, or why is he or she doing this now? Just stay quiet. Don't feel attacked, and don't take everything personal. Remember that everyone has their own beliefs and their own faith system, and that's not for you to judge, or that's not for you to feel judged about. I also see here a person walking away from your life, and this sounds to me, it's coming to me from work. I feel like someone significant in your company, or that worked for you, or a partner, or someone is walking away. I don't know if they're being transferred into another location. I did have mentioned before to you as well that you might be moving or relocating to some other office, so I do feel the separation here. Again, I had mentioned it before with the Page of Swords. Again, it's coming out more strongly with the King of Swords. Be very careful with what you say. Your words can be used against you, so I really would advise you to keep your thoughts and your opinions and your judgments to yourself, because really you're walking on thin ice. You don't know who you could trust, and this comes to me more of a work environment. So Libra, that was your message for this month. I really hope you guys can push through, be patient, and know that the grass is greener on the other side, and you really need to go for that opportunity that you've been thinking, that leap of faith, but it's just not the time right now. Like I said, try to practice gratitude right now and appreciate all the good things in your life, and you'll see that the timing will adjust so that you can take the further step. Guys, remember to comment, share, subscribe. Let me know if this resonates with you. Also, remember to look at your moon, sun, and rising signs so that you can get a more in-depth information about your forecast for the month. Have a great weekend. Have a great rest of the month. Happy Halloween. Namaste.